What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Cardano, baby, new all-time highs. It was across the board from like 194 up to 210 depending on the platform you was looking at the price on. But mate, Cardano surges during a 300 billion crypto dip. Call it crash if you want, I'll pass caring. While the broader cryptocurrency market plunges after billionaire Elon Musk said Tesla would no longer accept Bitcoin because of its hefty environmental cost, the price of Cardano's ADA, the world's fourth, at time of writing, fourth most valuable token, surged as crypto traders and analysts plow into the token that promises its much less carbon intensive alternative. But where was the gains for XRP? Don't start saying that was the only reason for the gains of ADA because it's a low cost alternative to Bitcoin, and after Musk comments that ADA blew off, it's highly going to be a catalyst. But XRP fast and cheap, XLM fast and cheap. ADA's not the only one. We said this yesterday. It opens the door for several other assets to be like, hello, we're faster, we're cheaper, and we're better for the environment. It's an extremely interesting times. The only top 10 cryptocurrency rising Thursday, Cardano ADA hit its latest high of 196 around noon EDT, catapulting its market capitalization to roughly 61.5 billion. Meanwhile, the broader crypto market was plunging 9% over the last 24 hours. Dismiss that alarm. Over 24 hours after Musk's Wednesday tweet announcing Tesla's Bitcoin pivot and blasting its environmental cost, a single development that wiped out more than 300 billion in crypto market value in just hours. What it also did was people who had a Bitcoin worth 50 odd K, and they'd put an order in for a Tesla at 0.7 whatever BTC, it crashes, and you're like, well, so I've got to send more BTC now. You're not actually accepting the BTC now. So I'm buying my Tesla. What? Just people online just cancel the order, fuck it. You can't buy a Bitcoin, I'm cancel the fucking order, innit? It is a little weird for them to within several weeks say, yeah, we'll accept Bitcoin for a car. And then for several weeks later to say, nah, do you know what, we're actually not taking that anymore. Like, it's been weeks, mate. Like, surely you fucking knew back then. Again, it's smokescreen and trolls. It's opening up the doors for the conversation, in my opinion. And not only the conversation about the environment, but the conversation about the actual speed of the networks, the transactions per second, the reliability, the low cost. No one wants to pay hefty fees. It's ironic that the crypto community and everyone in the in the crypto community is looking at the banking sector like, you shit, you're slow, you're expensive. Speak for yourself, dickhead. Literally, there's not that many platforms that are not expensive. Go make an NFT, bro. Go mint an NFT. Go and fucking mint an NFT. If you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to code, you don't understand blockchain, you don't quite know how to go on the blockchain and create an NFT on it, you're fucked. You're left to go to another platform that someone else has made that costs you an absolute fucking bomb. It's supposed to be a cheap alternative. It's supposed to be better than what we've currently got. I don't know. In a Thursday morning email, investing.com senior analyst Jesse Cohen noted that Musk said he would look for Bitcoin alternatives that consume less than 1% of its energy per transaction, and pointed to Cardano's ADA and Ripple's XRP as two cryptocurrencies with more sustainable environmental costs than Bitcoin due to their less intensive mining and transaction networks. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson, also an Ethereum co-founder, responded to Musk Thursday, tweeting, "Are we finally going to have the Cardano conversation? Come to my farm. I've got tea and mini donkeys." He's opened the doors for the conversations, hasn't it? It really has. Thanks to a more energy-efficient mechanism to verify transactions, Hoskinson has claimed Cardano uses just 6 gigawatt hours of energy annually. Not even 0.01% of the 115 terawatt hours Bitcoin is estimated to use. Though it's up nearly 1,000% this year alone, Cardano is also highly susceptible to the broader crypto market's massive volatility. Its token crashed nearly 90% within less than 2 months in early 2018 as regulatory crypto crackdowns ushered in years-long bear markets. Interesting, nearly all cryptocurrencies document every single transaction on what's called a public ledger, which helps ensure that transactions are transparent and safe from tampering, but continuously requires additional storage space known as blocks. Those blocks are validated by miners who are often awarded tokens for their work, running code around the clock on special hardware called rigs. That process consumes the same amount of energy annually, around 78.5 terawatt hours, as nations like Chile, Austria and Finland. Adding cryptocurrencies to a portfolio will make it less green, says Gerald Moisart, the chief market strategist at Barclays Private Bank, noting that their mining generates the same amount of electric waste as countries like Luxembourg because mining equipment generally becomes obsolete every 18 months or so. So the graphics cards need... That's probably why no one's really looked at throwing the rigs in space yet. You have to throw a new fucking satellite or rig up every 18 months. Is it really cost effective? Is it really practical? They need to just figure like something that's got to be done with that graphics card situation. To validate blocks, many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, use a mechanism known as proof of work, which requires vast amounts of code and energy, run by many competing miners to solve complicated cryptographic problems. Cardano argues that its alternative proof-of-stake consensus mechanism is superior in terms of energy conservation because it selects a specific user to validate blocks based on who has the largest stake in a protocol, foregoing much of the energy-hungry competition. There's still a debate around which method is more secure. What to watch out for as we move forward: more regulation and clarity. Last week, new Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler suggested that the agency may be gearing up for a long-awaited crypto crackdown in light of the market's recent boom, telling CNBC to the extent that something is a security, the SEC has a lot of authority. And a lot of crypto tokens, I won't call them cryptocurrencies for this moment, are indeed securities. These guys need to wind the fucking necks in with this security shit. Fuck off. Fuck off. No one gives a shit. No one outside America gives a shit. They don't. Oh, the Securities and Exchange Commission. We don't give a shit. We couldn't care less. We could not care any fucking less. Don't give a shit about the SEC. And you know what the next paragraph's about, don't you? Fucking no prizes for guessing that shit. The SEC's investigating Ripple For the alleged sale of securities announced in December, the investigation briefly wiped out more than a half of the token's market valuation before cryptocurrency started soaring again. The SEC has added pressure to the investigation in recent days. And though it's another more sustainable Bitcoin alternative, XRP is down 4% over the past 24 hours. This is what they cite for further reading. Bill Gates sounds alarm on Bitcoin's energy consumption. Here's why crypto is bad for climate change. I'm fucking sick. I'm sick to fucking death of cryptos. You're loose for anti-money laundering. Crypto's bad for the environment. Sounding the alarm on Bitcoin's energy consumption. Here's why crypto's bad for climate change. Where's the fucking articles? Crypto can change the world. What crypto can do for voting. Our true democracy possible through crypto. Where the fuck are these articles, dickheads? I'm fucking sick of the fucking negativity surrounding something that can bring so much positivity and change, positive change, and USA. I think the next generation need to be shown the fucking light. These lying bastards in charge of the narrative are doing nothing but smearing smoke all over the fucking mirror. You can't see shit. Yeah? The horrible bastards. Even this motherfucker writing this, Jonathan, I'm sorry. Write a decent positive article or get fucked. I'm sick of the negativity, trying to bring everyone down, trying to fucking make everyone argue. Fucking this is bad for climate change, barely mention Ripple and then tears it a new arsehole with the SEC. Fuck the fucking SEC. Jesus, I don't give a shit what the FCA say. I couldn't give a fucking shit. Why? Oh, what do you mean, Scott? You fucking live in the UK. Surely you give a shit what the FCA say. Well, I'm a pin to the UK, bro. Have I got to fucking stay here? Yeah. Open your fucking mind. Tax-free in Portugal. I'll see you there, 2025. Everyone else can fuck off. Fuck off. Neighbours. Told you all. I fucking told you all to buy. If you haven't bought, I'm going soon. You can all fuck off. It's as simple as that. There's no ifs or buts. We're gone. If you think I'm staying in the UK for the rest of my fucking life, you don't know me. You don't know me. I am gone at the first fucking opportunity. My dad actually wants to go to Spain relatively soon. Chances are very high I either go there with them or at the same time they go there, I go to Portugal. Look at buying the house off them with maybe on my own with someone else. We'll buy the house, we'll rent the house out, we'll get another house over there, and we'll do it fucking properly. The SEC can fuck off, the FCA can fuck off, HMRC can fuck off, IRS for the Americans can fuck off, everyone fuck off. Because we're going to Portugal, where they declassified the drugs and they don't tax the crypto. Portugal's just literally kicked open the double doors, put table and chairs out, it's just sat there like that. We're gonna have a rush of crypto peeps moving over here soon. Just about the time. Their economy is gonna absolutely boom with it. Look at Malta. When the when it was discovered, and Ethiopia and Estonia, and there's a few other, is Ethiopia or is it Estonia? Anyway, there's a few others, but Malta made it corporate friendly for crypto corporations. They It's Binance. That's why Binance had that move there, didn't they? Before they started doing Binance US and Binance UK and Binance this and Binance that. Binance actually just went to Malta. A hell of a lot of companies went to Malta. Because they've made it easier for us. And not only made it easier, they've made it fairer. This is what we want. We want a fair world. If you can't succeed and are not happy in a fair fucking world, on a level playing field, then nothing's going to do it for you. It's just not. And for everyone who doesn't believe, fuck them. There's nothing else you can really do. Fuck them. All still laughing, oh, is it really going to do that though? Is it really going to do that? I've not really got enough money. I've not really got enough money to invest in that crypto stuff. Come into the pub. I'm going to go to the pub and watch the match. You got no money, dickhead. Not got enough money, but I'm going to the pub to watch a fucking match. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Not got enough money but booked an holiday. Not got enough money but for crypto but got a new car. Not got enough money for crypto but got moved fucking house. Not got enough crypto but building a fucking extension. Not got enough for crypto, eh? Not got enough for fucking crypto. Everyone's got enough for crypto. If you've purchased something, a vice, clothes, I can't even remember the last time I bought clothes, work clothes. I bought this hoodie several weeks ago. I bought some fucking boots and some Adidas trainers because my Reebok Classics had fell apart, and I can't fucking remember the last time I bought a decent amount of clothes. Why the fuck is man gonna go out and buy a load of clothes when there's crypto to invest in, there's futures to invest in, there's generational wealth, legacies to build? Talking about going out buying fucking clothes. Oh fuck, buy clothes 2025, 2030, get all the Gucci you fucking want, baby. But for now, this is time to grind. This is time to fucking grind. Everyone's like that the other week. We see XRP back at $60, 60 cents, 80 cents. See XRP dip back down soon. I'm like, okay, whatever. Possibly. Possible. Is it probable? People's got to be careful trying to pick the fucking tops and then buy back in on the so-called fucking dips, because sooner or later that big dirty bear trap's gonna come and we are off. We are off. I'm super interested to see where XRP is gonna be when the SEC case ends, and where it then initially goes in the first few weeks after that. It's gonna be extremely interesting, and I can't wait for it to unfold. I just can't. I actually do really think Elon Musk and co are going to start talking about the more lucrative, the more practical fucking assets, basically. It does seem like they're going to start pushing the narrative towards the ones that actually matter, the ones that will actually facilitate the internet of value, not the ones that will be value on the internet of value. Bitcoin will be a store of value that you can store on the internet of value, or on Bitcoin, or on this, or on that. Store it on XRPL, store it on ADA, store it wherever the fuck you want. But to facilitate the internet of value and bridge between all the different networks, we need extremely fast, extremely cheap assets. And I'm sorry, but XRP's fees, them fucking for one drop and shit, are you shitting me? No one's competing with that yet. And you can even hear like people are saying, oh, it's 1 ADA to mint an NFT. Well, that's all right at $1.90 at the moment. I mean, even that's a bit dearer than some people would want. Some people wouldn't want to spend $100 making 100 NFTs, and it's not even that anymore. It's $190 to make 100 NFTs on ADA already. $190. You only got 100. So what happens when it's $10? I mean, the people working on it, we've been told people working for solutions, and it kind of does need to, it just needs to go to the penny. Just put it at the penny, and now whatever the penny's worth is what the transactions cost. Doesn't matter whether it's a transaction to move value, transaction to mint an NFT, transaction to buy an NFT, transaction to sell an NFT. It shouldn't matter what the flaming transaction is. It should just be a penny. Like one fucking drop of... I actually don't even know what the pennies of ADA are called. But like XRPs are drops, Bitcoins are Satoshis. The fee should be the fucking penny. The lowest unit of account you can get within that asset. That should be the fee, not a whole asset. Like, one ADA to mint an NFT, can you imagine it was one Bitcoin to mint an NFT? Like, you couldn't have it one Ether. We're moaning about the Gwei price on Ether. Imagine it was one Ether. 4K. People are moaning about $30 to $100 to mint NFTs. People don't even want to pay $30 to mint the NFT. They wanted to pay pennies. Wanted to pay pennies. See, the thing is, if you pay pennies for your first ones and you promote them, and people start selling them on, and they all start getting auctioned against each other, the only thing you really had to do is make sure you constantly earn off the code. So the smart contract states that you earn 5% off every resale. It doesn't matter what you initially sell it for in the start, as long as it sells for a decent amount in the end. So you could spend 2 to 10 years getting all your out there for cheap as fuck, and in the end someone starts selling it. One sells for $1 million, one sells for 2 million, one sells for 500 grand, and before you know it, you're getting 5% of all them numbers. You've got royalties rolling in off your NFTs you sold 7 years ago. It's not just about getting the money off the initial sale, it's about, as the creator, getting money off resales. So eventually down the line, if 50 odd people have owned an asset, then 50 odd people could potentially still be earning off the asset even after selling it on. Depends on how it's written, how it's created, how it's minted, done it, but people are going to want that. They want stuff like that. And it, again, I think the devs, they just need to, every dev on every ledger needs to bring the transaction fees and costs down to a penny of the ledger. Like, whatever their penny is, that's what the fee should be. I firmly believe that, and if I was to make a blockchain, that's what I'd be aiming for. I'd be aiming for our drop, our penny, to be the fee on across every kind of transaction. So it's a base amount of you can't get lower than that. So whatever the drop's worth, that's just the fee. It's tough shit. But to say like a whole ADA or a whole Bitcoin or a whole Ether or a whole XRP for the fee, you're going to be like, nah, fuck that. Eventually you will, you just be like, nah, it's too much. I'm not paying that. No fucking chance. It's too much for one token. So it's interesting to see that play out. I have no doubts that the ADA and Cardano and IOHK team will figure that out, and the developers will figure it out, and it'll be rectified in the future, and it will go to less than 1 ADA. But at the moment, looking like the fees 1 ADA, which is cheap that for a couple of NFTs. But if you're gonna make thousands of them, I'm making a game, guys, and I could potentially you'll need thousands of NFTs in a game. I am not spending thousands on, I'm not spending $2,000 on 1,000 NFTs minted. No fucking way. Because they'll be getting given away in a game. Like, I'm just gonna make all them for that money and give them away. I need to think about that now. I actually really do need to think about it, because the fees, everything, it's make or break with that shit. I can't afford that shit. Can't afford to do that. It's just gonna crash the game, make it crash and burn, and me not be able to do it. It's why I feel blocked out of a lot of coding, and it's getting annoying at times. all of us who don't truly understand a lot of coding, we're blocked out of it all. We don't understand the terminology. We don't understand how to get on it ourselves. We can't even run command terminals properly, mate. I'm expected to get on a blockchain and understand that. Fucking no chance. So let's just wait for other people to build it. We're gonna fucking have to. I had tried to have another look last night and it just goes up right over my fucking head. Sadly. I wish I understood it better, and I wish I could legitimately just build a gaming engine on Cardano. I'd like to build a fucking C++ gaming engine like Unreal Engine directly on Cardano. Fucking pissing in the wind, mate. Got no fucking chance. Take me. So we got a little disheartened in that respect. So not to put a big down on the rest of the day shit. We are still making a game. I'm still going to release the game. I've just got questions. I just question whether I'm going to be able to put it on a blockchain, whether I can afford to mint the 10,000 NFTs plus that I'm going to need. I will need thousands of NFTs on the game. I can't afford them at $2 each. Proper kick in the dick, that. And people's telling me, like, oh yeah, it's cheap, it's only one ADOT, and I'm sat there thinking, like, yeah, it's fucking well too much. I'm just, fuck. It's what it is. We'll have to figure something out moving forward. But anyway, let's just be grateful within the space. Let's be grateful people are trying to figure out the problems and issues. And yeah, let's try and be patient. Try and be patient. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. We need to invest in the internet of value. We need to invest in ourselves. You need to try and turn your hobbies into revenue in the next 5 to 10 years. Promise me you will. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. We love crypto. We love the cheap, reliable, and energy efficient tokens. And we love you. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one.